Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Altaviz Munnings. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. It's always good to see you. Topping national news this Thursday, more than 45 million positive COVID-19 cases on record worldwide, with just under 450,000 new cases reported just today. International health professionals predict the COVID-19 pandemic will produce a dark winter over the next few months. Well, here at home, Prime Minister the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis indicated at his national press conference yesterday that the COVID-19 pandemic is exhausting and costly physically, spiritually, emotionally, and economically. But he pointed out that Bahamians and residents must also get used to the cycles of tightening and loosening restrictions with any increase or even decreases in cases. Hear more in tonight's top story.
But let me be very clear. All indications are that the pandemic will be with us well into next year.
With over 6,500 positive COVID-19 cases on record in the Bahamas and the recent relaxation of COVID-19 restrictions in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Abaco, Prime Minister Minnis maintains that Bahamians must continue to incorporate physical distancing, avoiding mass gatherings, mask wearing, and regular hand washing or sanitizing into our everyday lives.
Vaccine and the overwhelmingly majority of Bahamians are vaccinated. We will have cycles where cases go up and cases go down. And this will occur because the virus spreads easily, especially when we do not wear our mask or we go to social events, including family gatherings, where the virus may quickly and easily spread. When cases go up on a particular island, we will have to increase restrictions if necessary. But if cases are low on other islands, they will remain open with less restrictions.
The Prime Minister announced Wednesday that a new weekday curfew of 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. will begin this Friday, October 30th, on New Providence, Abaco, and Grand Bahama, while the full 24-hour weekend lockdown remains in place for New Providence and Abaco only. He referenced similar restrictions have been implemented in other countries around the world as COVID-19 cases continue to soar. The Prime Minister added this appeal to employers as well. Be as flexible as possible to help reduce the risk of COVID-19 exposure and transmission.
Please allow those who can work from home to work from home. Stagger work hours and consider moving payday to other than Friday to give staff more time to prepare for weekend curfews. Let me again thank all in the business community who have continued to follow and to enforce the health guidelines and measures. I wish to assure the business community and the private sector that we are working hard and diligently to balance the health and economic needs of our country. I again thank the many corporate citizens who have shown extraordinary consideration to their employers. And I thank those businesses and private individuals who have donated money and goods, including donations of food for those in need of assistance.
The Prime Minister assured Bahamians and residents that it's normal to feel frustrated with the pandemic since normal life has been interrupted. However, he advises not to let pandemic fatigue result in you losing your life.
Post-COVID world healthy and strong. Do not become reckless in frustration and catch this virus. Researchers are making significant progress. In time, there will be a vaccine and more medicines. Follow the health advice so you make it to that time as healthy as possible. I urge you to please be patient. Please be disciplined. And most of all, please stay safe.
Many Bahamians have told the Prime Minister about their deep concern about unnecessary social gatherings and parties, which are helping to spread the virus, leading to serious illness and death. To reiterate his message on COVID-19 health and safety protocols, the Prime Minister cited the story of a young man who ignored lockdown rules by attending private parties.
His mother, who is in her mid-70s and with whom he lives, began to display symptoms of COVID-19 infection, and the infection was confirmed. She was hospitalized for 2 weeks and was recently released, but is now a shadow of her old self, in that she now needs full-time care. Who is the only full-time caregiver available? It is now her son, from whom she caught the virus. His lifestyle and wanton disregard for the pandemic rules have left his mother disabled and has now severely compromised his freedom. We live in a community. There is no such thing as warding off less vulnerable younger people from more vulnerable older people, as this case clearly demonstrates.
Altaviz Munnings, ZNS Network News.